look at that sunshine. Don't look at the rug, it's filth. Okay, let's address a few things. First of all, I finally sorted my hair out, guys. No more roots. It feels really nice. Doesn't look particularly nice right now because I literally threw it up to get up to the yard today. I actually slept until 1:45 because I haven't slept well at all. Hazel's been poorly since last Tuesday. Let's address the camera quality. I do apologise that I'm using my phone. I actually don't know where my vlogging camera is. Yeah, the height of professionalism there, guys. So yeah, you're just gonna have to put up with phone quality until I can find it. I'm pretty sure it's at home somewhere because I uploaded, I was editing footage from my week in the life vlog, which that's the next topic of discussion. I was editing that at home, so I know the camera's at home somewhere, or in my car maybe. But anyway, the week in the life vlog obviously didn't really end up being a week in the life, or well, I guess I don't know if this is going to be all one vlog or if I'm going to put this in another vlog. But yeah, so I last left you on, well, I last filmed on a Wednesday, and then the Thursday I did bring my vlogging camera to the yard, and yeah, it just died, so I didn't vlog at all on the Thursday. To be honest, not an awful lot happened the rest of that week anyway. And then yeah, well, all you really need to know is that I had a bit of a breakdown last week, so it's been a very tough week. Lots of stuff's been happening. My brain is overloaded with stuff. But yeah, the last time I did speak to you guys, I mentioned that I think Peps might have ulcers, and I actually emailed her vet, and just explained everything that's going on and what can we do, what would you suggest, where should we go from here. And she rang me up and basically said, we'll do bloods, see how they come back, and then we'll go from there. Because it might be something else. She did have her HORSE x-rayed last year, because I thought the whole not stepping through from behind thing was maybe her HORSE. Like a lot of these heavier breeds end up with HORSE arthritis, so I wanted to rule that out first, and that came back clear. So I just kind of left it. She said you could nerve block, but she wasn't lame. She was still quite happy in herself. And then over the last 2 months, her whole behavior has changed, and that's what made the difference. So she's been aggressive towards other horses. In the last few days, she's actually gone really like spooky and really like wary, very funny around her head and stuff, very not like her at all. She's just a bit wary of people coming up to her, and bucking and bronking in the school. Just seems very unhappy and very uncomfortable, and she's a very happy, chatty kind of mare. Yeah, it's just been very off colour. So her blood work came back, and she had an elevated inflammation marker. So a regular kind of marker is under 5. Hers was 199. The worst case scenario, it usually goes up to like 3,000. So it's not like horrendous inflammation, but there is clearly some inflammation going on somewhere. And there was also an elevation in an enzyme in the blood. So that was, I think normal is under 50 and it was 89, so it's slightly raised. And she said that that's usually something to do with either the stomach and the intestines or the liver. So I asked her what her sort of opinions were and what she would suggest moving forward, and she said that she recommends scoping to rule out ulcers, or if they are ulcers then we can start treating them. But yeah, if it's not the ulcers then we're probably looking at the liver. So I'm just so glad that I went with my gut and actually had her bloods done. I knew something wasn't right, and now it's just a case of like, it's a process of elimination. Hopefully we get some answers in the scope, which is actually tomorrow. So I actually have to starve Peps tonight, so I have to come up here later on and take all her hay away, and then she has to have her water taken away from her in the morning, so that her stomach's clear for the scope, so that if there is anything they're going to see it. So that's kind of what's going on today. Like I say, I've had a lot going on. Hazel's been really poorly, I've had family members poorly, and just my head is just so full of stuff. and I haven't slept very well because Hazel's been waking up. She's either been waking up at 4 a.m. or not going to sleep until 4 a.m. So that's kind of the witching hour at the moment. And yeah, obviously doing that all through the week just knocked me sideways, and I've been very emotional as well. And yeah, this morning I could not get myself out of bed. But it's not all doom and gloom, guys. On Saturday I actually met the lovely Jess from Here Comes Monty. If you're kind of active on Facebook more so than Instagram, you'll know who she is. If you don't know who she is, you really should check her out. She's such a wonderful, inspirational young woman. And yeah, you really need to check her content out. But she was actually down here because we were doing a photo shoot for Confident Equine. It was like a body inclusivity, like just inclusivity in general, men, women, different sizes, different skin colour, ethnicity, all the rest of it. It was great. And my friend Christine, who is Heels, I think it's Heels Down Head High on Instagram, I'll leave her at there anyway, but she came down yesterday. So I met Jess on the Saturday and met Christine yesterday, and we kind of went on an impromptu hack because Nick also came up with me, and I kind of offered out Hugo to Christine, to be fair. Sorry, Nick, offering your horse out. No, we were just kind of like, should we just go for a hack? And she'd brought her boots for the photo shoot, but not a hat. And we were like, we'll find you a hat. And she put one on, and we were like, does it fit? And she's like, I'll make it fit. But no, it did fit. So yeah, we went out and had a lovely hack. And then we went on the photo shoot, and that was great fun. Yeah, really, really enjoyed that. And it was kind of like, went to Ingatestone on Saturday with Jess, which was much needed, had a nice lunch and just chilled out a bit, and then had a lot of fun yesterday, and it's kind of just refreshed me. Friday as well, bless Andy, I know you watch my videos, my husband Andy dyed my hair for me, and it just makes me feel like a new person. So I am doing better now, but I was not in a good place last week. So yeah, that's kind of all up to date at the moment. For now, I'm just down here getting my jobs done, and then I'll be back up later to take Pepper's food away. I'm gonna hate it, I know I am. But yeah, I'll probably catch up with you later when I come back. And my arm is killing, so I'm just gonna go now. Hi, sorry, I just blinded you then. Yeah, the Equilight is very bright, isn't it? Just like, what time do you call this? Oh. Hang on, let me turn the big lights on. I am honestly such a wuss. I can't let her see me take her hay out. No, so I've tied her up out here. She's so confused. It's also really, really, oh, nearly tripped. It's really creepy being up here at night on my own. But yeah, she hasn't really got all that much in there. So I'm just gonna take that out and leave her with a little sprinkling of something on the floor. I feel really bad. This is when you know that you spoil them. I'm literally hand grazing her before I have to leave. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bubs. You'll be okay. Hopefully you'll be very okay if we can get some answers tomorrow. I'm leaving her with some Spiller's chaff and some nuts, and I'm going to run now before she realises she's got no hay, and I feel guilty. Yeet, bye. Hi guys, so it's the morning of the scope. I have been into Pepper's stable and mucked her out just so the vet has room to move around. I think it's about 9:15 and they're due here at 10. I tried to come up here as late as possible, but I wasn't sure if they were coming at 9:30 or 10. Turns out it's 10. So I'm sitting in the car and waiting because I can't bear to see Peps without food, and she keeps talking to me and it's horrible. But yeah, I will try and get some footage when the vet's here, and then I will debrief you afterwards. Fingers crossed for some answers today. I'm getting sleepy.
So you see there, that's her two guttural pouch osteum, and they're going to go just slightly below there. If you could just angle me down a teeny bit, not loads. And then just turn me to the left a tiny bit, just to straighten me in. That's why it's stop there, and then flush. Yeah, perfect. Descends down. Yeah, if you just keep your fingers pressed on them, it will focus on it. So if you let go of that link and scope now, that's it. And then you've got red underneath. Yeah. That is there. Yeah. But we'll come back a little bit just so we can get a picture of those.
Someone's sunbathing. They're still quite dopey. Oh, you look very relaxed, Peps. So the vet has been, and Peps is still a little bit dopey. Actually, we didn't find any ulcers. The stomach itself actually was clear, but well, not entirely clear. Just as you get to where the small intestine is, there's some lesions around the entrance there. So that's what the vet thinks the cause of the discomfort probably is, and why we were seeing those inflammatory markers. So yeah, the course of treatment now is to put her on some hormone tablets. I can't remember what the vet called them. If I can get the name right, I'll put it on the screen down below. Okay guys, I've just picked up Pepper's medication. It's called Cytotech. People were asking me, but I'm rubbish with names. So this is what she'll be getting. I do have to be careful because they're hormone pills, so I have to be careful if I'm like touching them basically. So I've got gloves at the yard as well to wear once I'm administrating them. So fingers crossed, now I've got these, we can get Peps on the road to recovery. And Ingatestone isn't far, so I'm going to pop in there to get a few bits. The vet recommended feeding Speedy Beat, because that contains something beginning with a P. I'm really rubbish at these names, but that's meant to just help with sort of neutralising the stomach acid and helping with the stomach lining and stuff. So I'm going to get some of that, and possibly some dried like ready grass, just because she's not really getting any grass from the field. So yeah, here we go. Here's Pepper's new feed. So she's got Speedy Beat, Spiller's Light and Lean Balancer, Spiller's Fibre Light Chaff, ready grass, and her NAF respirator boost. And then in breakfast she's going to have her first course of Cytotech. So it's 14 tablets in the morning, 14 of an evening. Oh, that was a mouthful. She's like, oh, what's the occasion, mummy? Is that nice? Is that nice? Oh, she's loving that. Good girl. That's reassuring. I wanted to see how she was with the feed tonight, and hopefully she will take the tablets in the morning. I don't think she'll be a problem. But yeah, she's loving life. So she'll have that for 6 weeks, and then we'll be rescoping. So that's it guys. I'm kind of relieved that it isn't ulcers. No idea what really causes the lesions. Even the vet didn't really say. Well, she said it's kind of caused from really hard work, but I barely get to ride her, so I don't know. It might have just been a stressful situation that she found herself in. She doesn't look very stressed right now. Look. Oh. Aww. So yeah, that's the plan of action. I do feel much better now than I did this morning, knowing that we kind of have some answers, and hopefully in a couple of weeks those lesions will sort of heal up and we'll be back on track. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's us all up to date now. I would say I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, but I have no idea what this video even is at this point. But you've had a lot of updates. Hopefully you're brought up to speed. The only thing I haven't really spoken about is the fact that Peps is in a new stable, and I've had a lot of people ask me about that. She's got a lovely room with a view. But yeah, as soon as I found out that Peps had asthma, I really wanted to move her into a stable that was more outdoors, like not in the barn. So that's why we moved when a stable came available. And yeah, very happy around here. The stable's a bit bigger. It's lovely and quiet around here, and she's got a lot more airflow. She's been a lot better breathing wise as well since she's been around here. So that was the reason for the move. Still on the same yard. But yeah, that's you guys all caught up, all up to speed. thanks for sticking with me. And yeah, hopefully onwards and upwards from here. But thank you guys for watching and for all your support. Until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye.